The film opens on a gruesome crime scene in a sleek apartment. A man lies dead, his skull neatly opened, and his brain meticulously removed. No signs of struggle, no theft besides the gray matter. Detectives Berkeley, a grizzled cop nearing retirement, and his eager partner Williams arrive to investigate. This isn't their first brain heist. It's the latest in a string of bizarre murders targeting seemingly random victims. Berkeley quips about the killer being a brain collector, but the motive eludes them. Clues are scarce. A rat in a maze drawing on the wall, a window left ajar. As they puzzle over the case, we learn the victim is George Barber, a brilliant but eccentric financial analyst known for uncanny market predictions. But wait, cut to George, very much alive, sipping coffee in a diner. He spots a striking woman across the room, Joyce. Their eyes meet, and an instant connection sparks. George approaches, charming her with odd philosophical musings about rats navigating mazes and the nature of choice. Joyce, in this iteration a confident stockbroker, is intrigued. They flirt, share laughs, and part ways with promises to meet again. Yet George seems disoriented, murmuring about different worlds. Flashbacks reveal his childhood. As a boy, George dreamed vividly of alternate lives, realizing he shares a single consciousness across infinite parallel universes. He can jump between them at will, experiencing every possible version of himself simultaneously. It's a gift or curse that leaves him detached from any one reality, always searching for anchors. The narrative fractures into non-linear vignettes, mirroring George's fragmented mind. In one world, he and Joyce live blissfully in a beach house. She's a marine biologist studying bioluminescent squid, and they discuss free will over wine. In another, she's a reclusive neuroscientist experimenting on brain tissue to unlock consciousness. George woos her anew each time, sometimes as a suave executive, others as a humble teacher. But the constant, his unwavering love for her, the one fixed point in his multiverse. Joyce, unaware of the parallels, senses his otherworldliness. He finishes her sentences, knows her secrets intuitively. Their romances bloom in surreal settings, a snowy forest where they build igloos, a lab where she probes monkey brains for insights into thought. Interwoven is the police procedural. Berkeley and Williams' track leads to Dr. Kleber, a shady scientist running a clandestine lab. He's harvesting brains from gifted individuals, keeping them alive in jars hooked to machines. Why? To study pure consciousness, free from bodily distractions. Kleber believes brains can exist in possible worlds, alternate states of being. One brain in his collection? George's. In a chilling reveal, we see the extraction. The killer, a stoic henchman, drugs George mid-dream, saws open his head, and scoops out the organ while he's trapped in a limbo of shifting realities. As George's physical body dies in one world, his consciousness persists, jumping frantically. He wakes in Joyce's arms in another timeline, but hallucinations bleed through. Visions of his brain in a vat, electrodes firing. Joyce, now his wife in this variant, notices his absences, moments where he stares blankly, lost in other selves. She confronts him. "Where do you go?" George confesses his ability, but she dismisses it as madness. Desperate to stay grounded, he clings to her, but the boundaries blur. In a meta-twist, George encounters alternate Joyces who are aware of the experiments. One even works with Kleber, using George's brain to simulate universes. The detectives close in on Kleber's facility, a sterile warehouse filled with humming tanks. They burst in during a storm, guns drawn, only to find ethical horrors. Brains pulsating under lights, communicating via patterns. Kleber monologues about transcending death, creating eternal minds. Berkeley, horrified, destroys the setup, but not before George's brain escapes digitally. Or does it? The film ambiguity peaks. Was the murder real, or one of countless possibilities? George reunites with Joyce in a final ethereal scene by the ocean, where waves symbolize infinite choices. He whispers, "In every world I find you." But as credits roll, we're left pondering. Is this the true ending, or just another layer?